Hey guys. So excited to be here. I don't even know what day of how many days I've gone live every single day, but we are live again, and I'm going to share this in my Fiercely Unstoppable Entrepreneurs group. I'm going to make sure we're live really quickly. I'm going to push you over. How's everyone doing? I'm going to share this to my personal page. We are live. Amazing. Okay, let me share this really quickly. Pop in, say hi, tell me how you're doing. If you are watching the replay later, I want to know about it. So tell me all the things. Tell me all the things. Okay, we're going to share this to my Fiercely Unstoppable Entrepreneurs group. Hey guys, come say hey. And we're going to share this to my timeline. It's been so fun sharing with my friends and family on my timeline lately and having them be a part of what I'm building. So we are sharing everywhere. Hooray! How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. It's very gloomy here in Colorado, which makes me really sad. Colorado is actually a really, really sunny, beautiful place, and nobody realizes that, and it's just amazing. So anyways, come on, come say hey to me. If you're watching the replay, come say hi later. I'm excited to be here. I want to talk about the power of one decision and how your decisions are so powerful. They're so powerful. So come say hey to me. I'm going to introduce myself super quickly and then I'll dive into this. I'm going to share a little bit more about my story, and I'm just excited to be here with you guys. So love ya. Okay. Yay. So the power of one decision. So really quickly, I am Brooke Allison. I am a mind shift coach and an achievement strategist. So I help women up level their confidence within themselves and in their businesses to truly become unstoppable, to gain grit, to become resilient. And together we build a life and a business that they are madly in love with, which is so fun. So I want to talk to you about the power of decisions. I truly believe that when somebody makes a decision, their life is about to completely change, completely transform. We make approximately like 2,500 decisions in a day. And some decisions are like extremely important and some decisions are not so important, like, turning the light on or just something interesting like that. You know what I mean? But there's a big difference between intentions and decisions. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my journey and how I got here today and how I started doing this and where it all came from. So long story short, I'm going to keep it brief and keep it PG because there's some not so fun parts of my story, but it is all your own journey and you have to own it and you share it because it's your truth, right? So graduated from school like a few years ago now. I can't even believe I graduated from college not like a few years ago. Gosh, I graduated in 2014. So, honestly, thought I was going to get a job like that. I went to art school. I love art. I created these cool things behind me. I have so many cool like artsy things in my apartment, but went to art school. I have a BFA in visual art and a photography emphasis, and I have a dance minor. Always been very creative. I literally thought I was going to get a job like that out of school. I didn't. Anybody else like not get a job right out of school? That was so me. And I tried really hard. I applied to 5 to 10 jobs every single day. Like I literally took applying for jobs like a serious job. And I was working at Urban Outfitters in St. Louis. A lot of you know that, which is super fun. Working at Urban Outfitters, I got promoted and promoted and promoted after graduating. And honestly, I was there for 5 years and I loved the people that I worked with, but I was like, this is not what I'm meant to do with my life. Like, I'm not meant to fold clothes and have people throw clothes at me forever because that was not what I was available for. And so, all right, eventually Mary Kay came into my life. I had a friend reach out and ask me if I would help her out with her goals. And I was like, of course I want to help you. What does that mean? And I was like, oh my gosh, I could use some extra money. And I decided to join and I loved it. I instantly just fell in love with the opportunity. And hey, I see people popping on. Come say hey if you're here. Instantly fell in love with the opportunity. And I honestly was seen as a really big success. I was in the top 5% of the company and working on earning my first free car and becoming the top 2. And personally, I was really hard on myself and I never really felt successful. But anyways, starting my Mary Kay business allowed me to kind of rebuild my courage and start dreaming again. And I moved across the country. So I moved from St. Louis to Colorado, and I love it here, except it's gloomy today. And really, truly, you guys, it was like, I moved here with my ex-boyfriend, and I loved him dearly. Like, I loved him so much. And unfortunately, our relationship, once we moved here, escalated to a really unhealthy and unsafe situation. And so I eventually got the courage to leave that. I'm gonna leave it as that. We don't need to go into details, but I got the courage to leave that for myself. And honestly, I was like below zero. I had no confidence. Like, I was really miserable. I was really negative, and I was really like down on myself. My self-worth was like non-existent, you guys. And that's what's great, is that I can get to come here in front of you today and show you who I am today now, because I worked on myself and I stepped into my calling and things happened from there. But after leaving my kind of abusive relationship, I was really sad. And I was like, what am I going to do now? I just moved across the country. What am I supposed to do? Like, this is how crazy your decisions are. Literally started my Mary Kay business, moved across the country, decided to leave my relationship. Like, these are massively impactful decisions that I was making. And so, okay, kept running with my business with Mary Kay, and literally last year, around like April or so, I don't even know, I met this really beautiful girl at the mall, and I was like, you are so pretty, like, I would love to get together with you, like, pamper you and just hang out. And she was like, girl, you have to get in these Facebook groups. And I was like, what's a Facebook group? Yeah, had no idea. No idea. And oh my gosh, you guys, it was so crazy. I found the coaching world, and I had been praying for a really long time and just thinking, like, praying to like God in the universe and just being like, okay, there has to be something more than this. I have to be missing something. Like, there has to be another avenue where I could help people in a deeper level and impact the masses the way that I wanted to impact the masses. I wanted to have a platform. Like, you guys, my little girl dream was to be Celine Dion's backup dancer. Might still be a dream, but that was my little girl dream. I've always wanted to be like an influencer. And I found the coaching world, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I think this is exactly what I'm supposed to do with my life. It was crazy. I had no idea. And like, then I started this journey, and then here we are, you know, like not even that long later, and selling out my programs. And honestly, like, massive things happening. Like, massive things have been happening. And like, my Facebook group is over 1,000 people. Like, honestly, I've sold out my one-on-one program once, about to do it again. Like, over $30,000 in sales within my first like 6 months of business. Like, crazy stuff has happened since stepping into my calling. I bought a brand new MacBook Pro. Like, it's beautiful. It's so pretty. I went on 6 trips in the past, like, in 2.5 months of the last year. Like, the last 2.5 months of 2017 literally was 6 different places. I was barely in Denver. And all of this happened because I made the one decision to start a business at 22 a few years ago. And then I made the decision to move across the country. And then I made the decision to leave my relationship. And then I made the decision to step into my calling. Your decisions are so powerful. So I ask you, you guys, if you knew that you were one decision away from completely changing your life, why would you wait? Why would you wait to go do that? If I told you, the thing that you were on the fence about, the thing that you were like teeter-tottering and being indecisive about, if you would take that leap and you'd have a sold out month, or you would become the person you wanted to be, or you would, whatever, like you would have like high-end clients and customers, that you would have a new outlook on life, that you would become a very more stronger, more confident version of you. Why would you wait any longer to take control of your life? Why would you wait? If I told you like the next 5 dates that you're going to meet your soulmate that you're going to be with for the rest of your life, or the next 10 people you talk to, your program would be completely booked out, how fast would you go do that activity? I'd be like, I'm gonna have 5 dates right now. Like, come join me, you guys. Like, that's honestly how it would be. I'd be like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, who is it? So here, that's what I'm saying is how fast would you go do that activity? How fast would you go take that action that you need to do? If you already know the work that needs to be done and what you need to accomplish and what you need to do, the steps you need to take to accomplish your desires and your dream life, then why are you waiting? Why are you waiting? If you know your life will be tremendously different on the other end of that decision, why would you wait? I truly believe that you have to have that inspired action to see the blessings that God and the universe has planned for you. You have to take that inspired action. You have to keep going. You have to take one foot in front of the other. I feel like that's a song. But here's the thing, you guys, is a confused mind does nothing. So often we get wrapped up in this overwhelm of life and chaos and blah, blah, blah. And then we get confused because we don't know what to do. We don't know what to focus on. And then we do nothing because a confused mind says no. And then we get nowhere. And then we get frustrated because we aren't where we want to be in our life. Is that resonating with anybody? Like, give me like a, yeah, I feel ya. Because that happens. It happens to all of us. But the biggest thing that is sucking your time and energy is indecision. It's like a Dementor from like Harry Potter, and it's like, and your like soul is just coming out because you're not making the decision that you need to make to completely change your life. So where do you want your life to go? In a year from now, do you want to be in the same exact place that you are in today? Do you want to be, right? Or do you want to be telling the stories of, wow, I made this one decision and my life completely changed? Oh my gosh. You guys, like at the new year, I mean, I know it's like January. Woohoo! I love January. I love the new year, right? But when the midnight strikes in 2019, oh my God, like I was like, wait, what is this year? At the new year, are you going to be the person that says, wow, because I made that one decision, my life is forever changed? Or are you going to be the person that says, maybe next year will be different. Maybe next year will be different. Maybe in a few months. Maybe I'll start that in 2020 or something like that. Nothing changes until something changes, you guys. So get clear on what's holding you back. What is holding you back? And then think about your values and your dream life. What do you actually desire? Where do you want to go? When we value something, when we set something as a priority, we figure out a way to make it happen. I challenge you to be a find a way, make a way person. I challenge you. Be a find a way, make a way person and be unstoppable towards your dreams. Unstoppable. Recognize that you have everything that you need inside of you to transform your life right now. You just have to take the responsibility and decide. Okay? You can literally completely change your life with one powerful decision. So honestly, you guys, make the decision and expect miracles. If this is tugging on your heart, if you've had any aha moments, I would love to hear them in the comments. I would love to hear how this has affected you. To help you do this, to help you step into this new decision, this new life, if you feel like you have a deeper calling on your heart and you feel like you are ready to up-level your confidence and completely transform your life, reach out to me. I am here. I am just on the other side of the screen, you guys. I want you to design a life and a business that you are madly in love with. On Tuesday, on January 30th, I have a free webinar training of my top 5 secrets to feeling extremely confident while launching an online business. I'm going to go over them for free for you. And then I have some really cool goodies for those who show up live. If you need a link, I posted it above. I can post it in the comments below. But this is your time. This is your chance. Go out and make a decision to completely change your life because you are so deserving of that transformation. I want that for you. If you are watching the replay later, come say hey to me. I'm so excited to be here. Love your guts. Go make some powerful decisions.